Good morning. I'm at a complete loss for words, and you just bear with me because I don't even know how to start these videos or even do these videos. Um, I just just yesterday, October 22nd, 17, I became hip to this whole Mandela effect. So I'm kind of looking at a couple of videos, wondering what the heck is going on. And the Berenstein Bears. Okay, I can't say one way or another because I don't. I know how I used to say it, Berenstein. So I don't know about the E or the A. I'm not going to argue. I won't put my life on either way. Okay, I'm not saying anybody's lying. Just personally, I don't know. There's a couple other things that came up. Louis Anderson, I know he died. The Mona Lisa, she never smiled. I'll get into those in other videos. But I'm going. I'm completely. I don't even know what to say. I found out. I just found out about this Black Tom explosion in Jersey City. Apparently, this was the first recorded um, terrorist attack in the country. This didn't happen. This did not happen. I grew up in Jersey City. Believe me when I tell you. See, these are the hardest things with the Mandela effect. Trying to prove something didn't happen. Everybody's, with the Mona Lisa, with Louis Anderson, with Muhammad Ali. You're going back trying to prove something because you can prove it the other way. This Black Tom, how do I prove this didn't happen? This did not happen. Look, I know everything about Liberty State Park. And when I tell you I'm from Jersey City, I'm not some transplanted there. I was born in Margaret Hay. I grew up on Pavonia Avenue. 70s and 80s, we didn't have computers, hardly had video games until what, the 80s, and I didn't have one, couldn't afford one. So it was you go to school, you go out, and that's it. I went to grammar schools in Jersey City, high schools. I went to Dickinson High School in Jersey City. We know the history of Dickinson High School. Okay, the significance of it. It's up on a hill. It overlooked the Hudson River. The troops used to they'd watch for attackers coming in. We know that. I've This Black Tom explosion did not happen. This was never mentioned. You think the first terrorist attack in the country, the first coordinated terrorist attack in this country, would not be a big deal in my city? Think about your city. What do you? I'm sure you have your own little town events that belong to you and historical events that belong to you, and you celebrate them, discuss them, and whatever. Okay. I Look, I didn't get great grades in school, but I loved history class. My history teacher was great, Mr. Richards. He was great. Just the way he went about it, he made it interesting. You enjoyed it. You really did. This was never brought up. I've been to Liberty State Park a million times. I went there on field trips. I went there family trips. I went there on my own. We used to jump on the bikes and we used to ride down there. Never seen a plaque, a monument, nothing stating the Black Tom Island explosion. Nothing. The Holocaust monument is there. That's the big soldier carrying the guy. There's some other monuments there. The sundials, everything. How do I prove this didn't happen? You can't prove this. This is what's frustrating with me. I don't even know what to say about this because I know this didn't happen. My wife, who's from Jersey City too, I asked her about this, and it's hard to ask people about some of these Mandela effect um, issues or whatever, because you don't want to lead anybody into telling you what you want to hear. So you got to kind of ask them in a roundabout way. I've been over here. I just pulled this up. This was searching it. This was Wikipedia. I'm reading this and I'm completely, this is amazing. This is amazing. I recall growing up and the torch was accessible when we were younger, then you couldn't get to the torch because they were in the 80s. They were restoring it. The torch was shut down. They were restoring it, and you could get to the crown. And then I believe sometime they shut the crown down. You couldn't even get up there because of the restoration. But then it reopened and you could get to the crown. And I believe you still weren't able to get up to the torch. I don't even know how to see. This is one of those things. How do you prove that this didn't happen? You can't prove something didn't happen. I'm looking at, I'll go back to over here. Let's pull up some images because I know the area. The We used to hang out there with teenagers. We used to. Anybody hearing this from Jersey City knows you went down the piers, you went down the rocks. Everybody knows that. This did not happen. I can't believe this. Anybody have any idea how I could prove something didn't happen? Let me know. Let me know. How do I, other than asking other people, which I have, my wife, no idea. She never heard of this. She went through the same school system. This is crazy. I went to Dickinson High School. Let me put it this way. 9/11 happened. Don't you think that it would have been brought up? Because they kept bringing up Pearl Harbor. They brought up the earlier attack on the World Trade Center in 93. This was never brought up. I challenge anybody to find me a newscaster who, while 9/11 was going on in 01, any newscaster, anybody who brought up Black Tom explosion as the official first attack on U.S. soil. Granted, it was from spies from Germany. It was a different ideology that did it, but this was it. And it even says it says it in a few of these articles that it was the first attack on U.S. soil, but it was from German spies. Look, I got to stop this because I don't even know what to say right now. My mind is blown. It's blown. I'm completely blown. I'm going to put up other videos about Mona Lisa, Louis Anderson, other things that some other people touched on, and then I'm going to put up other videos of things that I find because my eyes are wide open, wide open. I challenge anybody to show me a newscast, an article, anything that brought up this Black Tom explosion during any coverage of the 9/11 attack. I challenge you. Look, I need subscribe, share this because this is bull right here. This is bull. This didn't happen in my timeline. This didn't happen. I don't know I don't know what else to say. Look, I got to stop this because I'm rambling and I don't know what to say. All right, subscribe because I'm coming back with more of this. I'm getting on this Mandela effect because this is holy cow. Just subscribe. Let's go through this together. This is my first. I'm just being turned on to this. So, let's go through this together.